What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle from the Entertainment Report podcast, and you are now in tune to the Six Views Uncut. Check it out. Cheers! You know what I mean?
All right. Well, I want to get into some news that was going on this week. Kind of a slow week in Toronto, but something that really caught my eye was the Boozy. Boozy got a Legos on his 38th birthday. So that too, I don't even know if it's real because there's reports coming out that are saying like his crew must have threw him on the floor, and there's so many different reports on this one.
Oh no, man! Oh no, man!
So yeah, I'm not laughing at the man getting a Legos if he did.
No.
But is being a rapper the most dangerous job in the world right now?
Clearly. Do they have rapper insurance somewhere?
I hope so.
They
union or something?
Boss, because it's no longer just local. This is global right now. It's wow.
Also, too, rapper, is it Mo3 from Dallas? He died as well driving on the highway. Like the man must have got at him on the highway. He jumped out his car on the highway. There was a pursuit.
That was Boozy's artist.
That was Boozy's artist too? What?
Yeah.
So is there, I don't know, have you heard anything? Is there a connection to this Friday? Because that's
obviously at this point, right? Like, okay, here's the thing. Mo3 was on Vlad TV a few months ago.
Yeah.
Right? But that's Boozy's artist. So for him to die maybe like a few days ago, or by the time people see this, maybe about a week ago, and then Boozy get it like 2 days later, if it's not coincidence, then I don't know. We got to find a different word for coincidence.
Yeah. That's crazy. Excuse me. I didn't even know that he was his artist. But yeah, being a rapper is the most dangerous job, bro. Guys, there's other things to do too, right? Like you don't just have to be a rapper. By the way, I might be coming out with music 2021, by the way.
But you're not a rapper.
I'm not a rapper, though.
You're an artist.
I'm an artist.
I got
artist. COVID season 2. We're in it. It's wild right now. Everything is going back on lockdown. We were speaking about it, I believe, last week on the podcast where they had the different zones of whatever, and they just said everybody failed. Everybody's on red.
Wow.
So pretty much everybody's going back to lockdown except for the schools. Mm-hmm. Does this even make sense at this point in time for you? What's your opinion on this whole COVID situation?
This is what I believe. Is COVID real? Of course it's real. Is there a lot more that we're not being told? Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
You understand? And there's so much misinformation, so much disinformation. And then the real information gets lost in between all of that. Right?
True.
There. So it's a lot of stuff going on. The people that's telling you, say, hey, do this. They turn around and do something different. But hey, you should stick to this. So it's crazy. And then now, if you notice, they're doing it in bits and pieces. When it was coming up to Halloween, don't worry, we'll talk about Halloween after the fact. If you notice, they didn't talk about Christmas yet.
Nope.
But we could sit here today and tell them that, Christmas is off the table right now, right?
Facts.
100%. It's off the table.
Well, they're already saying if you have gatherings, like you shouldn't go to gatherings or anything like that. And if you do, you should wear a mask. We even spoke about this 2 weeks ago on the podcast where they're doing, if you do, well, you can't dine in anymore, but they're talking about the mask and the sip and bite. So you got to wear the mask and hold open your thing as you eat. So it's like at this point in time, I don't know, bro.
Listen, let's just be honest and call it is what it is. Christmas is off the table for 2020. That's what it is. And it's like because they've seen a lot of rise in mental health issues, they're trying to spoon feed it to you instead of just locking you down and not telling you it is what it is. Christmas is off the table, boss.
Santa Claus got COVID, kids.
Straight.
Probably does.
100%. Because look, if we're going into 28 days again and you count it, that's like December 20 something. We're coming out. Christmas is off the table, boss.
But don't you think they want people to spend money though around those times?
Online. Online. Nothing went down online. Everything went up.
Facts.
You understand? Whoever couldn't send you an e-transfer before is sending now. Who didn't know how to buy anything online is buying now. Online.
So what do you think about them still holding on to schools? Like, I don't get why everything else is locked down, but you're still opening the schools. I don't know if you have kids, getting personal, but would you send your kid to school during this time?
No, I wouldn't. It's a thing where I understand the psychologically why they're doing it, because a lot of parents that can't stay home, what are they going to do with their children? Or if you have 3 kids, and only one laptop, what are you going to do then? So I understand the psychology, but in real life, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it really doesn't. It's foolish. Last bit of thing, I guess you already. Do you think this is gonna end? Because we've been talking about this for pretty much all year. Like it's been going on, and my thing is because I think it's real. Before I didn't know, but now when I'm seeing like Jeremiah, the R&B singer, he's sick with it, and like my mom had it. Like I didn't even tell a lot of people, but my Dukes had it. So like that's a thing where it's just like it kind of touched me personally. Where I'm like, yo, this shit might be actually real, but when is this gonna end? Like when are we gonna get off to this whole? Or is this just like you were saying? Is this all like a little thing where this is kind of how they want to mold the next couple of years into?
There's no end. It's just like when 9/11 came around. After 9/11, you still had to take your shoes off at the airport to fly. You still have to do certain things that never stopped. And 9/11 was a one event. This isn't going anywhere. This is the new norm. You understand? We're not going back from this. We're not going pre-March 12th. Never. Ever.
Crazy.
Ever.
That's so crazy. Well, people, be safe. Wash your hands. Wash your ass. Be clean. Do all that clean COVID stuff. Another crazy story I seen. Toronto officer Ryan Coltzer, he takes selfies with people in custody and he posts it on a secret WhatsApp page. Like, what? I don't even know what to say. Like, that's wild, G. What are you guys doing?
Okay, what is the point? What is he trying to? Is he trying to say this is how many arrests I made for the year? Is he trying to shame them?
Like,
is he trying to say, look, I'm bad? What is his reason for doing it?
I can see something like that where he's like, yo, who did you get today? Look who I bagged. He's from so and so ends. Who did you pick up? Like, but that's wild regardless. Like, what kind of
Where the selfies available?
in the WhatsApp page. So they have a WhatsApp cop page where, you know, they just send pics. So I don't know how it got exposed, but they showed the man with the picture of one person and then they showed the WhatsApp messages.
So nobody ever complains, say, hey, these cops are taking pictures of me and I don't know what they're doing with it?
Who's going to really hear that?
This is
what are the cops going to say? Like, yeah, I did that. So what?
Wow.
What are you going to do?
That's wild.
You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
understand what's the point? If you told me this is the point, I could kind of understand whatever if you gave me a point, but there is no point.
These niggas is pussy. Sorry. A lot of these officers, they were bullied. A lot of these guys pined their girlfriends back in the day and stuff like that. So this is how their revenge. That's pretty much how I look at it. Because I don't see why would you do that, bro? Like that's crazy. I can understand if it's like somebody that was on the run for years or something. Like somebody like that. You got El Chapo or somebody. Yo, I just scooped up El Chapo in the Eaton Center.
They're trophies. They're almost whoever they arrest is a new trophy. You understand?
That's like some friggin' them killers and shit. You know when they collect trophies,
It's wild.
Toronto police, you got to do better. Just like us out here, we got to do better. You guys got to do better, man. That's wild. Another situation, I don't know if Friday can give me a little more info on this. The Ubisoft hostage situation that happened in Montreal.
What?
The Ubisoft. You never seen that? There was a hostage situation at the video game spot.
That's what that was?
Yeah, but they're saying it could be possibly hoax again. Like I don't know what the hell is going on. 2020 is wild.
Listen, you couldn't make up 2020 even if you wanted to, boss.
Right, yo.
Holy shit.
And we still got a month and a couple of weeks left.
Boss.
Like look how the year started, you know it was mash up. But yeah, so apparently there was a hostage situation at the Ubisoft Center. In Montreal. This is where Ubisoft is like where they make games and shit like that.
Okay.
People were saying at first, like it seemed like a serious situation. We even got like in a group chat, Herc had hit us up, yo, there's something going on. But then they were saying maybe this is like a way to promo a video game, or like there was different things coming out that I just don't know what the hell.
I got an article here.
Okay,
so this is courtesy of CTV News.
shout out CTV.
So it says unfounded hostage threat causes major police operation in Montreal. Hospital code orange warning. So what does it say here? Montreal, a false hostage threat in central Montreal on Friday led to major police operation and the evacuation of dozens of people, a rare code orange preparation at the local hospital, and a lockdown of a daycare. Staff were escorted out of Montreal headquarters of the video game company Ubisoft, including some of the people who had been waiting for the on the building's roof after what police later confirmed was unfounded hostage threat. So I'm not going to go through the rest.
Fake guys. What? Like, yo, bro, what the hell is going on this year?
Listen, I hear a lot of people say, I can't wait till 2020 is done. This is the kicker. What if 2021 is worse?
I don't even want to think about that, bro. Because, yo, this year has been wild.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Well, shit, that's crazy, bro.
It's beyond. And remember, we're going into times where it's now deep fake, where you could fake videos, fake voice. Everything is just fake.
Yeah. So is that what we're turning into? Like 2021 is prepping us up for the fakers.
Yeah, it's wild. It's interesting. It's been a great year for certain businesses or certain business ideas, but for your regular living lifestyle that you're used to pre-March 12th, it's been very interesting to say the least.
Yeah. And that's another thing too. Like I don't like to big up how good of a year I've had because it's been such a screwed up year, bro. And like, I really had to take, like, that's another thing. I had to take back myself at a time. And I spoke to Friday about it because it's like, shoot, bro, I don't want to put out anything personal, but I've had a good year. Mm-hmm. But other people around me, they haven't, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, that's crazy. COVID, just in general.
I think you might have, okay, I'm just going to jump out the window here. I think you might have had a good year because you found something you liked. And then you actually drove it home. You understand?
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. Jeff Bezos and all these guys are having amazing record years.
Yep.
Don't get it twisted. There's a lot of people still doing very good, but there's a lot of people doing very terrible.
Yep.
So it's a balance. You don't want to rub it in your face, but COVID has been a blessing in disguise for certain people doing certain things if you know what you're doing all year.
Yeah.
Facts.
Super facts.
I just to add on to that, like, I understand exactly how you feel, Guts. Like, you don't want to, and what you're saying, Muscles, like, you don't want to rub it in people's face. Mm-hmm. However, I've had a great year.
Boss.
I've invested in stocks for the first time. We got an Adam 22 interview.
Facts.
Fabio Foreign, Brandon Gomez, so many different people that we would have not been, George Strombo, people that if we were around in the world, because they would have the expectation of linking up in person, it might have been harder.
Yep.
Fabio is in Brooklyn. Adam is in California. 2 Zoom interviews, boom, in the vault.
Mm-hmm. It's been that wild. Adam might have been on your radar before, but nowhere as close as that when that happened. Right now, the world is super small. Certain people you're talking to wasn't even a thought.
Yeah.
7 months ago. I thought, boss.
Yo, I'm gonna give a humble flex. Shout out the boy Mace. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mason back
you know what I'm saying? I don't really like to put it out there and shit like that, but yo, this guy had a nice little convo last night.
You see?
Told me to email it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm like, Jesus freaking Christ. One of my favorite artists of all time.
That would not have been possible pre-March 12th. Impossible.
Super
boss.
facts.
Impossible.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, I hope everybody holds their head. And yeah, that Ubisoft situation, yo, guys, just stop with the fuckery, bro. That's what I gotta say.